Life is full of changes. No matter how meticulously we plan, things do not always go as expected. This is a fact that everyone experiences, whether we live in Japan, the United States, or anywhere in the world. In Buddhism, we call this phenomenon impermanence, which means that everything in life is constantly changing, and nothing remains the same forever. Many people feel uneasy about uncertainty. We like to have a sense of control and long to know what will happen tomorrow, next week, or next year, but life does not work that way. When things do not go as planned, we may feel fear, frustration, or even sadness. These emotions are natural, but if we do not understand the nature of life, they can also bring pain. The Buddha taught us that suffering arises from attachment. When we become overly attached to certain things, whether it is a person, a situation, or an idea about how life should be, we end up tormented. When change occurs, we resist it, but this resistance cannot stop change from happening. Rather, it deepens our suffering. Consider the changing of the seasons. Spring turns into summer, summer into autumn, and autumn into winter. We cannot stop the seasons from changing, and similarly, events in life will continue to change whether we like it or not. Trying to control everything is like trying to stop the wind with your bare hands. It's impossible. But the good news is, while we cannot control what happens around us, we can control our responses. When we understand that change and uncertainty are natural parts of life, we can let go of our fears. By accepting the fact of impermanence, that nothing lasts forever, we can find inner peace even in difficult times. So, how can we face uncertainty calmly? The answer lies in two powerful Buddhist practices: mindfulness and acceptance. Mindfulness, living in the present. Mindfulness means focusing on the present moment without judgment. This may sound simple, but in our busy lives, it is easy to become lost in memories of the past or worries about the future. When faced with uncertainty, our minds tend to automatically imagine all the possible problems that might occur, leading to anxiety and stress. However, by practicing mindfulness, we can bring our attention back to the present, focusing on what is happening now rather than on what might happen. A simple mindfulness exercise is to pay attention to your breathing. Take a deep breath and feel the air entering your body. Then slowly exhale, noticing the sensations in your body. This small act can ground us in the present, giving our minds a moment of relief from our worries. Acceptance, allowing things to be as they are. Acceptance is closely related to mindfulness. It means acknowledging reality as it is, rather than immediately trying to change or resist it. This does not mean giving up or being passive. Rather, it means facing reality with a clear mind, without adding extra pain by wishing things were different. For example, when you are waiting for important news, whether it's a job opportunity, medical test results, or something else that is crucial to you, it is natural to feel nervous. But instead of letting anxiety take over, you might say to yourself, "I do not know what will happen, but that's okay. When the outcome comes, I will handle it. For now, I am here, breathing." This attitude of acceptance can bring inner peace and clarity. How to find true peace amid uncertainty. Peace does not mean that everything in life is smooth or without challenges. Rather, it means that regardless of what happens externally, your inner self can remain stable and calm. Gratitude is an important practice. Even in difficult times, we can still find small things to be grateful for, such as the warmth of sunlight on your face, a kind word from a friend, or the taste of your favorite cup of tea. When we attentively notice and appreciate these little blessings, they help shift our focus away from anxiety. Gratitude reminds us that even amid uncertainty, life is still full of beauty. Trust the present moment. We often think, "I will be okay once the problem is solved," or "I will be happy when everything is certain." But life is always changing, and if we are always waiting for the perfect moment, we may miss the beauty of now. True life only happens in the present. When you focus on the moment, you will realize that things are not as bad as you imagined. Compassion, being gentle with yourself and others. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of compassion, not only toward others but also toward ourselves. When life is full of uncertainty, we may be harsh on ourselves, believing that we should be stronger or more in control. In truth, feeling uneasy or vulnerable is part of being human. Be gentle with yourself, just as you would comfort a friend who is going through a tough time. At the same time, remember that everyone around you is also facing their own uncertainties. When we show kindness and understanding toward others, we not only help them, but also bring a sense of peace to ourselves. Uncertainty is not something to fear. It is an opportunity. It reminds us of the preciousness and fragility of life. When we embrace this truth, we can live more fully in the present, cherish every moment, and find genuine peace. We do not need to have all the answers. Sometimes, taking a mindful step forward in the present is all that is needed, growing amid the unknown. I hope you can see that uncertainty is not an enemy, but a natural part of the journey of life. It is by facing the unknown that we grow, learn, and discover our inner strength. Just as the lotus blooms from the mud, we too can find clarity and calm amid life's challenges. Uncertainty brings us back to the present, reminding us to cherish the people around us, the simple joys of everyday life, and the deep-seated tranquility within. We do not need to have all the answers. Sometimes just stepping forward with awareness is enough. If these words bring you comfort or inspiration, I am deeply grateful. Your support, whether it's through likes, comments, subscriptions, or sharing your thoughts, helps this small community grow and assists more people in finding peace amid uncertainty. If you are willing to subscribe, I look forward to continuing our journey together in exploring a life of mindfulness, compassion, and awareness. Thank you for taking the time to share this moment with me. May you find inner peace along your path, and may you step forward with grace and understanding even when the future is unknown.